I love the process of discovering who my clients are. I get clients telling me stories of when they were young, growing up on the farm, and they'll bring out their pictures, and maybe they can't verbalize what it is they're looking for, but when it's done and when I'm showing them partway through the process, they're like, oh my God, yes, that's it. That's exactly what I was looking for. What they get is an extension of who they are in the world and a reflection of their travels, their life, their space. And oftentimes the space looks as if it had always been that way. There's a number of ways that you can benefit by reimagining your space. I can come in and reimagine your space just exactly with what you have. Nothing bought, nothing added, and nothing taken away. It's a matter of the arrangement of things and listening to the space and having the scale speak to you and proportion speak to you and working with all of those elements or principles of design in a way that brings harmony to the space. And that's just working with what they have. Now, if you want to do a full-on renovation or a new build, we get to start from scratch. The money you spend on an interior designer is actually a very small portion of the overall outlay of a new build or a renovation. And the difference it makes, it's like an inverse proportion. The money you spend is like this, and the difference you make is like that. I love it when their friends and family come over and they go, wow. I don't want them to walk in and say, oh, who's your designer? I want them to walk in and say, wow, look at what you've done, so that person actually really owns their space. Inside a conversation with somebody, I get to open up their creative side. People are creative no matter what they do. They just have this idea that they're not. I get to open that up for people, and they get to expand who they think they are inside of this process. And when the process is over, they're inspired. They know that they've got the ability to see what's beautiful for them in the world and create that. And it's really a great process to take people through.